I was having trouble getting it to record. You're gonna sew some, oh, you can't even see that. You're gonna sew some fingers with me. I'm out of bobbins for my sewing machine. So it's literally just gonna be hand sewing. I've gotta get some more thread for my sewing machine. I just wanted to talk, you know, and I needed an excuse, so I figured sewing would be a good excuse. I'm gonna... Munchie, what are you doing? Sorry, my rabbit's like messing with his toys and that. But I was gonna say I'm gonna try not to get super deep, but then I realized I haven't taken my meds this morning. So, may not hold up on that promise. It's kind of cool that you can see what I'm doing from the top. I gotta stay in frame. I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool. No, stay in frame, dumbass. So, like, I feel like when I pull out the camera and I talk, I feel very disingenuous. Like, I'm not... Like, I'm talking and I'm telling you guys the truth, but at the same time, it's like your camera. And then I upload it for you guys to see. And I've put all this out there in the hopes that someone is, like, gonna be like, oh, okay, cool. That's kind of nice. Because I don't see a lot of, like, honest YouTubers. I see, like, good, you know, YouTubers. They're good at what they do. It's just no one sits down and, like, talks about, like, actually what's going on in their life and how, you know, they're feeling and, like, what's happening to them. And I feel like that's kind of important for people like me who gain a personal connection to the like the YouTubers that they watch. Like, I don't expect you to get a personal connection to me. I don't at all. Like, honestly, I want you to be as far away from me as possible because prepare for every conversation, like me doing this kind of thing, to be about weird shit. Like with, you know, the great debate of, is it fetish or is it just a fascination? Specifically, like, within the Zentai community, you know, it's like, who asked? I want to know, like, who asked? And the other day, I was watching my sister talk to her girlfriend, and I was like, I'm jealous of you two. She's like, why? And I'm like, because y'all don't argue about stupid shit. I argued with my boyfriend about strippers yesterday, okay? Like, chill. You've never felt the feeling of, God, I'm slamming my head into a brick wall until you've talked to my boyfriend. It's like, God, you're white. And can you tell that I don't like that you can see my rig here, like that you can see my little stand, but I kind of like that I can have y'all just sit here and watch my hands. Always find that super relaxing. And now I'm out of thread on my bottom bobbin, so I really need to go get thread. Excuse much excuse. I also think I may have another UTI because my kidneys, they hurt a lot, but only on the one side, which is weird because when I had my first UTI, it hurt like all along the front, but it's only on this side. So if any of y'all who could like give me a diagnosis, don't be like Mr. Google and say you're gonna fucking die. You know, that'd be great. Like, here's my medical case. Have a field day. Do that. What's everybody up to? Like, what are y'all doing? Tell me in the comments. What are you doing? like, I sound like my Spanish teacher. Like, I swear every single one of my videos when I sit down and talk is like an episode of Dora the Explorer. Stay in frame! Episode of Dora the Explorer. Where it's like, oh, you're talking. Why are you giving the answer to me? It's like, I don't even have to contribute, I just have to sit here. Oh, my mic's coming up. But, like, sorry, compulsion to make loud noises. I think that's why a lot of, like, rock musicians do what they do. They just have compulsion to make loud noises, so they make loud noises. And it's classified as hard rock or death metal. Death metal's all Tourette's. It's like, that all sounds like a whole bunch of ticks. Which, don't get me wrong, that sounds awesome. I need that. Somebody find me a death metal singer with Tourette's because I want that. That sounds fucking great. Oh my god. Death metal singer with Tourette's. Like, could you imagine? Like, the opening is just them shouting something. Like, not even a swear word like most death metal no, it's just something. Like, a dog's name or oh my god, I would love that. I would pay money to see that. Just like a comedian with Tourette's. One of my favorite comedians has like a super, super bad stutter. And it's like, you sound like a woman and I love it so much. And you're so cute. I cannot remember his name for the life of me, but he's great. I love him. And like, what was I talking about? And like, I feel like when damn. Can I talk? I'm stuttering out of my existence. I hate that I'm doing that, but I really am. Speaking of stutters. Also, Bertha, my lovely sewing machine over here. Actually, I'll use that light, get a little brighter over here. She been doing really good. She nice. She good. She nice. Bertha treat me nicely. You can hear my sister arguing with her. Not arguing, just talking. I feel like if I were to become some kind of like big YouTuber, like gain any kind of traction, it would all feel like, you know, those found footage horror movies. Those things. I feel like if somebody were to compile my entire channel into like one long video, that would be what it looks like. Like a found footage horror movie. My life's fucking horrible. You know what? I have a therapist, right? She's fine. She's very white. And, you know, she's okay. But I don't feel like she's very good at what she does. She's fine, but she's definitely better with children than she is with me because you can her entire office is filled with toys. Yeah. It's like, I love you, honey, but stick to the 8-year-olds because what you're doing is just pissing me off. Like I said, I love her, she's great, like, thanks, Sherry, but, ooh, I shouldn't have said her name. But, you know, I just... No, the thing outside my window is not a visual hallucination! It's Bob! It's Bob! Robert's not a hallucination either, he's Robert. Who watches me sleep. Back to Bob, though. I told her about it and she's like, you ever heard of an auditory hallucination? I'm like, woman, I have a schizophrenic father. I know what a hallucination looks like. Bob is not a hallucination. Bob is Bob. That, you know, why would I change that? Bob is Bob. Like, what? And then that Grim thing, I hated that thing, the weird dog thing. I did not like that thing. I hated it. But it left. So, there's that. I'm starting to like Bob now, so he still kind of creeps me out, but I'm starting to like Bob now. Bob's kind of dope. Bob goes away with a CBD brownie, you know? Bob's dope. Robert's doper. Robert used to call me a dirty kid. But now I've got Munchie, so everybody's happy. Hi, Munchie. You sleepy. Oh, you sleepy. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. He doing the nodding off and then leaning back up. Oh, and my face is